that that I've been able to have with the mindful dating journey. How many minutes do I have left for? So I want to talk to you about the 5 promises of the mindful dating journey, and the outcomes that you'll have when you start. Better relationships. You start to feel emotionally safe with yourself and in dating. More clarity and confidence. So you become clear on who you are, what you want, and your dating will start to mirror that. You'll feel confident in how you show up, and maybe you'll start to speak or stand a lot taller. Better intimacy. Because you've become clear, you feel safe in yourself and communicating your needs, wants, desires, and you're able to match and align with folks who want that too. And then you're able to show up as your authentic self and finally feel loved and appreciated for who you are, and what you want and what you are, how you are. So this takes intimacy to another level. You get to soar and you start to feel free and being able to express what you want to the other person. And then the love life is magnetic. Because you've checked all of those boxes and you're clear, you finally get to feel what true love feels like, peace inside of yourself and in love. So imagine being able to be at peace in your relationship, showing up not as a mask, but authentically as yourself. And so my clients have found that no matter what's happening in the world around them, they notice that because they've healed, they're able to navigate challenges a lot better than they were before they start the journey. About 2 minutes. I'm gonna go to this one. I promised you 3 tips. I don't know what's happening with my, 3 tips that you can start today that will create powerful shifts. They're very simple, but extremely powerful. Start to journal, name the pattern, and write about it. Anchoring, taking deep breaths before you send that email, that text, or going out on that date. And then if you're on the dating apps, do a detox. So take a few days off of the app to take care of yourself. How much time we have? We have 1 minute left. So I want to make sure I invite you all. I get it to go there? Yeah. I want to make sure that I invite you all to do a free 15-minute consult with me. And of course, you get 22% off when you use the Attract Love code. And I'd love to hear more about your stories, your experiences, and give you some guidance and tips on what you can do next. And I'll leave you with this.
Sorry, I didn't get the second tip.
You didn't get the second tip? It is journal, journal, breathing. So it's more along breathing. And then the third one is detoxing for the apps.
Yeah,
so the word that I used was anchoring. So it's grounding yourself, anchoring, and breathing. I want you to repeat this affirmation to yourself or take a screenshot, but it's important to feel worthy. I'm worthy of feeling safe inside of my body and in love. So I appreciate everyone for joining today. Hope you were able to find lots and lots of value. And I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Shane, before you end the podcast, a lot of the invitations.
Podcast? I love it. I love it. I love Scott. Like, Scott is amazing. He's the star of the show today.
Hey, thank you. Well, you know what? The feeling's mutual, love. No, my question is this. I've been struggling with the actual podcast formation as I'm looking at it right now. Like you were saying that, talking to you for an extra 15 minutes would be great. It's just I don't have any access to any of the information that you shared in the chat.
Thanks for letting me know. You can send me a message in the DMs inside of Meetup, And I will send you all of the links personally.
Excellent. Because like right now I'm kind of limited. I'm not exactly sure why, but just so that you know, I got really great value out of this, and you're doing great work. So thank you so much.
Yes, let's go. I'm big on results. I was tech sales director, and so I'm big on like delivery results, making sure that it's pointed, and I appreciate the feedback. It really is amazing.
Well, you definitely aligned well with your calling, let me tell you.
It's in my Vedic astrology. Can you believe that?
Hey, and listen, if you don't mind me taking 2 more seconds of your time, to all the fellas that are on this webcast, I just want to encourage you guys, man, that I'm telling you right now, a lot of the things that you're probably thinking and feeling, I'm just going to give a voice to it because I'm there. I'm living it right now. And go on that journey, man, because if you really want to be successful as a guy and really grow into being a man, then you have to figure out that a lot of the stuff, especially for Generation X dudes, like, we're born in the late 70s, early 80s, like myself. One of the things that I discovered as I was going through the past, 2 years, and then of course what I'm going through now, is that a lot of the things that you're thinking and feeling, man, we were raised that way. We were kind of molded that way. And you're at a point in your life right now. It's a crossroads right now. Take it. Have the courage of your convictions, follow through on it, because it doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you an absolute beast. So go get it, fellas, man, because the world needs real strong men out there. Because you know what? A lot of us are really, and I'm going to say it, I'm not going to speak for everybody else, but for me, in a lot of instances in my life, that when people look at me, they're like, that Scott guy's kind of a badass. But if you don't feel that way internally, everything that you touch, man, just doesn't feel authentic. So figure that out and have the courage of your convictions. Go after it, because the world needs kings.
100%. Thank you. What did you say, Janet? Thank you so much.
No kings, no kings.
Well, that's the beauty of the mindful dating journey. Like, you get to create your mindful dating journey. So you get to align with the woman that wants to be a queen. If you're a woman that doesn't want a king, you get to align with a guy that's not a king.
I was
like
speaking
that is
politically.
we don't want to go there. No.
Yeah, but hey, listen, Janet,
Yeah?
listen, I'm just going to throw it out to you, because what you were talking about 20 minutes ago about your experience and what you were going through.
Yeah.
I can relate to that on the opposite end of the equation, right? Because when I was looking at my ex, all right, my hat is off to you, all right? And here's the reason why. Because with my ex, she's fearfully avoidant. She's a very strong and independent woman. I don't have the time to get into her story, but she was molded and shaped that way too, right? Very much like you, but at the same point in time, what a lot of guys out there, if they're being honest, is really looking for is exactly what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's very encouraging. Thank you for saying that.
Absolutely. So listen, if I can offer you any encouragement directly, is that there are guys out there that think that way, because I'm one of them. Like when I was listening to you speak, I was like, you know what? If April was like that, man, we would have been like just killing it. So don't get misconstrued about what it is that you're ready to commit with. What you really have to find, and this is the whole point of this podcast and what Shane's trying to teach people, is that you have to be able to align with that person, right?
Yeah, but then I need to be able to find them.
Yeah, you do, but you also have to realize that you can't sell something that you don't own.
For sure.
If you're really not in line to what you're selling, then it makes it very difficult to sell it to somebody. So stay on that journey. It's so worth it, because there are dudes out there that will rise up to do that. So
are you sure you're not a plant?
No, I'm not a bot. I'm not a bot. I'm just the guy that basically had his heart and soul ripped out and realized that, what? I had my role to play in it too, right? I really genuinely did. And that's why I want to encourage guys to basically stop and say, because you know what really happened with me? I got caught up in the grind. That's all it was. I don't have addictions. I don't frivolously spend, but I was just like, I'm building this life for my family and really lost alignment with April. Right. And then what ended up happening was sort of that masculine energy diminished. And like I said, I was sweeping stuff under the carpet and then realized, well, why are you doing that? Well, you're doing it because, you've put her on a pedestal and she has no choice but to look down. Right. So these are the journeys that we all suffer from.
Thank you so much for sharing, Scott, and for being so full of value today.
Yes,
Um,
thank you.
do have to call it today. If you want to get my link, because I do have a consultation. Actually, I have
Yes.
a client call. If you want to get the link to book an extended coaching session with me, send me a
Yeah.
message in the DMs on Meetup if you weren't able to get it here. And like I said, 24 hours, I will give you free workbook. You get 22% off of the meditations, which are amazing. I recommend them. I've been in them. I've pulled some stuff out that I didn't even know was there. And I've done a big healing journey, which is how this was all crafted and created.
Just
I
need you to
highly
know that, oh, so I'm sorry, that I was having a really rough day today and I'm smiling now, so thank you.
Let's go. It's the beautiful space that's created and the intention that comes. Thank you, Janet, for showing up, for being open, for letting something go, and for allowing yourself to show up for yourself and that beautiful smile that you have. I'm glad you came. So
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you all. I do have to jump because I have another call. Scott, look forward to seeing you. Janet, look forward to seeing you. James, I expect to see you because I know you didn't say anything, but you've been emoting. I expect to see you. Don, thank you so much for coming. Diana, Steve, it has been a pleasure to share this time, this energy, and space. See you, Scott. I know I'm going to see you for sure.
Yeah, I'm like luggage. You can't lose me. I'll eventually come back.
Oh boy, yes. All right. See you.